with a $1,000 Cobo being the head honcho of the team. And I've always said, even in this game, we might see him pull out some show-stopping events. As we'll kick off our first 5 minutes, you might see a little bit of slow play in this series. And depending on how these teams play, because this is a spot for a grand final, you're not really ever going to see some quick plays. When it's a grand final, you see the quick plays, but when it's for a spot in a grand final and to have that one lead, you start to see both teams kind of regenerate themselves and start to sit back a little bit deeper. And you might see some early kickoff goals as Cobo will get up in the air and Ames will be the one to clear. So you're going to see, when these teams begin to start the passing play, it's going to be super effective, because both these teams, and we'll go back to the last game in Dynasty, they were a very open team that liked to pass the ball around. They like to move it around. They like to be able to set themselves up for some good passes, particularly Ames passing it to Scout, or to K passing it to Scout, who Scout was the main goal scoring threat in this game. As the pass will come through, like then, they're doing a lot of movement work, Dynasty, and then we'll switch over now to the Crockettes team. They like to, as soon as they get the ball, they like to spread the field a little bit and open themselves up for a little bit more of a goal scoring opportunity, because they like to play the Rocket League style of, when it opens up, they begin to, settle themselves a little bit more. Their comfortability starts to rise. Their levels of players usually will go for a shot, but Ames will be able to level himself to save it. And it's good starting play. You see the passes come in now as Crockettes begin to start to, center themselves. They're going to relax themselves very, very well and begin to pass the ball around. And it's a different sort of attacking style that Crockettes have taken. They're not spreading the field as much when they get the ball. They kind of want to center themselves. A Scout will have a shot, but Cobo will meet it in the air as Ames will now get it up. He is very deadly in the air. You don't want him going in the air. He's going to try to go under Husey, but Husey will be the one to save it. Now, it's a little bit of, as soon as they get the ball here, Cobo will take it up with some and one will stay back. So they're playing the cheat back. They're not playing the cheat forward. They're playing more of a defensive effort, as TK will have a shot in front of goal, but that won't be able to go up. He'll get up to it. No dice. Scout will have a shot, but Cobo will be able to save. So we're 2 minutes down already, and there's no goals in this game. So it's a very slow starting play. TK will pass to Ames, but Ames will be able to miss, and some will try and make something work here, as the ball will sit into the top right-hand corner. It's a little bit more of a tossy-turny, ping-pongy game at the start of this first game series. Sorry, 5-game series, correction. In the first game of the series, pardon me. Both these teams, they look like they really want to, they're fighting for themselves. They're fighting to prove that they're such good teams. And Dynasty, they have the crowd on their back, but it's going to be a big mistake as Cobo will take the first goal, and we will to Crockettes. It's going to be a massive mistake from TK in that left-hand corner, I believe it was. Yes, it was. He wasn't able to meet it in the air. It will miss it, hit the wall. It's a little bit of an awkward angle, and Cobo will get the first goal. We'll kick back off again in this first game series. We'll take the lead in this game as the ball will sit in the same spot of uncomfortability for the Dynasty team as they are trying to work their way around. Dynasty take the first loss. It's Husey will get up in the air. He'll flick it around. This could be a goal, but no, Scout will be able to clear. Now you're going to see all of the Dynasty players start to work their way forward. As Ames will try to hit TK, but it'll be a demo from Husey to be able to cover himself. Dynasty look to make the passing play around the Crockettes team, like they're trying to do now, trying to push the ball into the midfield. But for a team like Crockettes, if they're down and out on the attack, they're going to look for a demo just to let the ease of play a little bit more, because then they're playing a 2v3, not a 3v3 where they can pass the ball between each other, as a little bit of a setup comes down for Cobo as he pushes it into the corner as the ball will go up, and TK will need to deal with it, which he does this time. So there's going to be no fault from him, because it practically, and I hate to pinpoint out people's mistakes, but his mistake led to that first goal. Cobo will push it into the goal, and Some will do the lovely assist. As has been saying, they like to use each other, they like to play it around. Ames tried to push it out, but it was perfectly placed for Some to hit the ball straight into Cobo, and that would be the second goal for Cobo, and the first assist for Some. And I think it was the second assist. No, it was the first assist for Some, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Crockettes. Little bit of a slow play now as we get back into this first game. Each player deciding whether or not they're going to attack something now that Crockettes do have the 2-0 lead. So Dynasty need to start to, work their way up and start to push the field into their favor. They need to center themselves in the field as Cobo will get in the air. He can beat TK out here, but he won't be able to do it as TK will level himself perfectly enough to hit the ball. Now, in this situation, we now have a minute left. They need to score a goal within this next probably 20 seconds to maybe hope the chance to save game one here, as the ball will be in a perfect position for someone to hit it, but Some comes through. It's off the top of the roof, and off top of the backboard, and Scout won't be able to meet it in the air, but Ames will come across and steal the ball away from Husey, who was in the center position, and Summon TK will go for the 50-50. Now, Cobo, he's going to take it all on his own, but he'll get demoed by Scout, so the play will slow down a little bit more. There's 35 seconds remaining now, and the game needs to open up for Dynasty to be able to score. They need to score within probably the next 10 seconds if they want something. The Cobo with a beautiful shot, but no! The woodwork will just deny him off the top of the bar. Now it's an open goal. Ames needs to capitalize, but he's going to push it into the corner where Cobo will be able to deal with it. It's Decay versus one. Now it's all up to Husey to clear, which he won't. It's going to be a little bit of a... It looked like a pinch into the corner now. It's a good shot for Husey to come through. Both Summon and Husey come through, and Cobo's the last line of defense. 10 seconds left. I think this... TK needs to flick one. He does. There's still 6 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. 6 seconds is enough time for Dynasty to get the 0-second goal. They need to do it, and they need to do it quick. If they get the kickoff in their favor, it is still very doable for the Dynasty team. 6 seconds to decide if they win this game one, as the ball will go in the favor of the Dynasty team. 3 seconds left. This ball is in a perfect position. It's in the air for Ames to deal with. They need to hit the floor, which it won't hit the floor. Scout will hit it up. Cobo will finish it, and that will be game one, ladies and gentlemen. Game one will go to the Crockettes. Those crucial 6 seconds did go in the favor of Dynasty. They had the chance to, level the game up with 6 seconds. They could have got the amazing 0-second goal, but you can't count them out yet because they've only lost 2-1. They are willing to put in the amount of fight. But I've always said, and I'm going to say it throughout the series until the finals, because I reckon they will make the finals. It's Cobo's world, and we're just living in it, and he's making it his own fantasy land, bringing out the only 2 goals with 5 shots and a save to accompany that. Crockettes have been playing so well in this series. In the first game, the series will probably extend. I'm looking at probably Crockettes will probably take this in 4. Dynasty, you can't count them out yet, though. They've been playing super well. But Dynasty need to step it up here, as we are waiting for one more to join the lobby. I think we're waiting for Husey, as he hasn't joined straight away. There we go. He's joined the lobby. And we will commence game 2 with 5 minutes to decide if Crockettes go for the sweep or if Dynasty will try and level it up. Slow, echoey plays coming up from both of these teams, as it's kind of going to be huge Husey goal. As I was saying, it was going to be a slow play, but Cobo will set his teammate up for a beautiful goal. Ames will be the one to center it for Husey, and he's just gifted him the absolute life of a goal, and it's 1-0 with only less than a minute in. We're not even 30 seconds in, and they've already scored a goal. It's 1-0 to the Crockettes. We might see both of these teams begin to slow down, especially the Crockettes, as they try and maybe slow it down a little bit more. Some will get the goal. Yes, he will. That slow down play. They're just contradicting me. And 30 seconds in, Crockettes will lead 2-0, as it's going to be a beautiful little chip over the top of TK. He had no idea what to do, and Some will get his first goal of the series. The slow down play did not happen, as Crockettes will sit 2-0. As Ames, hopefully, to bring it back as the demo will come through. That could be a very crucial demo if it comes off right, which it will not. Scout will miss. He was right in front and he wasn't able to do it. And it's going to come back across for Husey to hit it up. Now it's Ames to deal with it. He will push it back into this bottom left-hand corner. Now they need to settle themselves now, Dynasty. They need to realize that they are a very good team and they can do something about it. Cobo with the shot won't be able to go as it hit the woodwork. And now Ames will pass to TK. TK will get in the air. He's very, very, very deadly in the air. He'll push it down, but no one will be able to recover. That ball is traveling very quick and very fast, but Ames will be able to meet it before it goes in. So the lead will still sit at 2-0, not 3-0 after that good save from Ames comes out. As Ames might be able to score. No, TK's the last line of defense, but he'll redirect it up into the woodwork, up to the top of the backboard, and Scout will need to push it out. It's just going to be a situation of who can capitalize on whose mistakes, because there has been a few mistakes in this game from both teams, obviously, but more coming out. Crockettes have been able to center themselves and put themselves in the right position to capitalize on the play of Dynasty, as a goal might come in here, as it will come in with a beautiful shot from Husey. I think it was just edged in. Scout maybe just pushed it in, not being able to save it as he makes his way back. Husey, it's going down. It's going to hit the post, but no, it was going to hit the post. If Scout left it, it would have come out, but he's touched it in, and it's 3-0 to Crockettes, and it's looking like they might take game 2. But We can't count Dynasty out yet. It's all up to this last 3 minutes. If they don't get this, as Husey might make it 4, but Ames will be able to just slow the game down. Dynasty, I believe that they need to slow it down as a good passing play comes in, but Ames didn't have enough boost to get it there, as the ball's just going to trickle in the half of the Crockettes, as they need to clear it out. Samsung will be able to do something with it. He flicks it over the top, so it's all up to Husey to center it down, but no, he's just missed as he's hit the right-hand side of the post, and now Cobo, the dream man, he's going to try and do something, but it'll be cleared by TK. Now, it's all going to get out. The big H, big Husey, he's put them up 3-0. He's done super well. And Cobo, the dream man, where he loves to be in his own world. And as I've always said, we're living in it, and he's playing so well right now. 3-0 as this ball's going to track back. Ames needs to get back. He needs to touch it, which he will. So the lead will still be at 3-0 as this ball comes in for Cobo. But no, he's going to get on the wrong side of it. Scout will just push him onto the weak side of the ball, meaning he won't be able to go on the front end. As TK will go on his own, trying to chip Samsung, but Samsung will be back. Now, it's going to slow down a bit. It's going to be a little bit more of defensive play from Crockettes. I don't think they're looking for a 4th goal, even though they are searching to put the pressure on Dynasty to maybe make a little bit of unforced errors and maybe even force them to make an error to hopefully push them into the lead, as we do sit 3-0 in this game, and it might go to a 2-0 lead in this series. With only 2 minutes left, Husey will have to control the ball and move it out. It's going to be Husey, the big H, and Cobo to dream team up here, as Cobo might make a tough shot here, as he will. And oh, it's just going to come across the goal line. That would have been an absolute dream time goal. And Cobo's going to go up for a second effort, but it's going to go awkwardly off his card. Now he's going to need to do something about it here. Ames is going to push the pressure. The big H, Husey's going to come across, as Cobo's left all in his own. He'll shoot, but he'll hit the top of the woodwork. As Samsung will come in, and he's going to hit the top. Cobo will come in, and it's a beautiful link-up play between the two players of Cobo and Samsung. Samsung will get the assist, and Cobo will make this a 4-0 game, and we'll probably say game point. And they now, Crockettes, will most likely move to match point. They can sniff the grand final. Minute 34 left, and it's looking a little bit dire for Dynasty, as their absolute legendary status in this top flight in the Division 1 upper bracket might soon come to an end. It's starting to look a little bit dire, as Husey will put a shot on, but no, TK will meet it. And a minute 15 left for the Crockettes to hold on to a 4-0 lead, and Dynasty needs to start to push the pressure. Cobo, he's going to do a lot of work, and it's a lovely shot from Cobo. He just does a little flick to go under Scout and under Ames, as he makes the lead 5-0, and he will get his second and third assist. It's Cobo's world, and I'll say it again, we're just living in it. A minute left, and that will do it for game number 2. This series will go to a third. Well, it's always going to go to a third, but in the sense that it comes down to this. Dynasty need to do what they can in game number 3 and hopefully force a game 4. If they do force game 4, it could be a close series, but they need to do it in fashion, because the Crockettes will move to match point and will be able to put their hand on the championship door and walk through it to meet themselves in the grand final and hopefully find a worthy opponent. But Crockettes have been so dominant throughout this series, in both Series 1 in the semi-final and now the upper bracket final. It is 5-0 with only 30 seconds left. Crockettes will play it out, and it'll be 5-0 to the Crockettes in game 2. If TK can do something about it, he won't be able to. Scout will level it up. It'll be cleared. It's just a strong defensive effort from Crockettes. They've been so defensively minded in the series. TK comes across, but no, 10 seconds will run out. And Crockettes will take a 2-0 lead, and they will sit on match point, as we will see a goal come out. TK will wipe the clean sheet clean. Oh, sorry, we'll make the clean sheet dirty, I should say. And it's 5-1 in favor of the Crockettes. It's a goal a little too late. TK to be able to score with 5 seconds left. We'll see a 6th goal as I go quiet just to catch my breath for a little bit and let the game ponder out, as Cobo will get his 3rd goal. He's got a double-double in a 3 in assist. He's got 3 assists, 3 goals, and 3 shots to accompany himself. He's willing his team Crockettes along. 0-second goal. And it's 6-1. It's such an open game for these teams. They've been playing so well, Crockettes. They've been it's almost Brazilian, as people in chat will say, and a hard series for Dynasty to win from here. They need a reverse sweep in order to stay in the top flight, in the top area, in the upper bracket. If they want to have a chance to make the final in the easy scenario and not have to run the deadly gauntlet of being able to lose and be eliminated and sent home. So they will need to win 3 in a row, Dynasty, if they want to have a chance at making the grand final. But Cobbo, he's going to will his team. Oh, sorry, excuse me. He's going to will his team along. And Hughesy's going to need to do a lot of work as well to keep he's playing so well, the big H. And Sum he's doing really well as well. As that might be a really open goal, but no, Ames will be able to clear it. And the situation comes down to this. If Crockettes win, they'll see themselves in a grand final. If they don't win, we will see a game 4. Dynasty need to hold on. They need a reverse sweep. And it comes down to this. Might be an early goal for Sum as he does. He will score. He'll get the opening goal. And the Crockettes will take a 1-0 lead. So Dynasty, it looks like they're slipping. They might fall down the ladder into the lower bracket. As Sum been scoring up 1-0. Not even 30 seconds in, and Crockettes have the 1-0 lead. So this 3, it might go to a sweep here, but the pinch sort of comes in. It's going to be a little bit too high for the goals. Cobbo will come flying through, but Ames will beat him to it. Now, it's going to be a shot from here. No, it might not even be a shot. Might be just be put up on the backboard. As Sum will try and make something work as he goes into the corner with Scout. As it's going to come back down to Cobbo. Cobbo needs to do a lot of work here. He needs to recover quickly as it's going to come through. He's going to get up versus TK. TK needs to be beat. He does beat him. And the demo comes through for Ames. So he's going to release a little bit of pressure off the back of Dynasty. So a minute gone. Still no goal. Scout will get rid of Sum in this equation. And it's a situation where if Dynasty score, they're still very much in this. But if Crockettes keep their lead of 1-0 and even score a second, the hopes and dreams of Dynasty, they look a little bit different. They look a little, I think I'm back. I think I'm alive again. I had a little bit of a lag spike there, but we should be good. As 3 minutes 30 left on the clock. TK will need to do something about it. As Hughes will meet him in the air. He's taking this ball a long way now. He could be willing, but no, Sum will remove him from the equation. Now, 3 minutes 20 seconds left. And this game is a little bit closer for the Dynasty team to deal with, as it's going to be a shot coming through, but Sum will make a lovely save, and it's all on the Cobbo on the wall. He's very deadly in the air. TK will miss. He's got to be another one. It'll be Ames to beat, but no, Ames is a very strong player. He's been willing his team along as he needs to find something. It might be a goal chance. No, Scout will miss, but Sum will be able to clean it up and save it. TK, he's got to go back to Ames. Ames will chip it against the wall, hopefully going to make something happen. He chips Husey, and it's all up to TK to go up, but he's in the wrong position. It's Scout now. He could chip Cobbo here, which he does, and Cobbo makes a beautiful save, though. Cobbo, with the back of his car, makes a lovely save. It's down to Big H. Husey, he clears it down to Cobbo, and now it's up to Sum. He could be able to score a goal here. He could be able to make it 2-0. He has to beat Scout, which he doesn't. Scout will make a save, keeping them in this series. It's still 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Slower, 2 minutes 30. The goals have kind of trickled out a little bit, and it hasn't been more or less of a series where these teams, you know, they've been really slow to the plate, and they haven't been too competitive. Not in this game especially. It's been a really close game, but it's been mostly one-sided for the Crockettes. But this game has really shown that both of these teams can be super competitive and super open. It makes it seem like they are able to, you know, provide something. The team of Dynasty is Cobbo will make it 2-0, and there's a minute 55 left. The hopes and dreams of Dynasty making the final the easy way start to dwindle down a little bit more, and it's looking like they are going to take this in a 3-0 sweep, but there's still a minute 55 left, so Dynasty, they need to start to will themselves on a little bit. Minute 43, and the clock begins and continues to click down as it's going to be a little bit more of a less opportunity, and it might be it. No, Cobbo will miss the left-hand side of the goal, so that's a little bit of a lucky opportunity for them to keep willing on, and it's going to keep on going. These two teams need to begin to start start to, build it up as Kobo will hit the top of the bar, but no, it will come back down. He won't be able to score. Ames needs to clear only as far as some though, and it's going to start to slow down with a minute 18 left. It's going to actually be able to slow down a little bit. The 2-0 looks like it might do it for the Crockettes. They might be going through to the upper bracket. Sorry, not the upper bracket final. They'll be going to the grand final. And we're going to get a little bit of a score review as Husey will go up in the air, but TK will be able to do it. So Fury and 16-20 Kings will go to a game 5. But right now, we're going to concentrate on this game because it might be a clean sweep coming out from the Crockettes. Dynasty's hopes and dreams of making the final look a little bit dire as they will have to go to the lower bracket. Scout could be able to level it up, maybe bring it back. No, this is not. It's not going to be able to do it. There's 35 seconds left. They need to score. They need to score now. Ames in the air. He's going to push at the Scout. Scout could score. He will score. So there's 30 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. This is still very doable for the Dynasty team. They could do it within this 30 seconds, but they need to kick off in their favor. They need to be able to do it, and this is a very close situation for both of these teams. The kickoff does sort of go in their favor. Some needs to clear it across, but the ball is just going to trickle back into the Dynasty half. It's going to kind of slow it down a little bit more as it's going to switch across. The ball's going to go across the middle. Now, here we go. With only 15 seconds left, Dynasty need to get the ball in the air. They need to get it up the field. Ames is all on his own, but some will be in the air. 10 seconds left. The ball has to hit the ground. 4 Crockettes to be in the final, but TK's not going to let that happen. TK, he's going to need to get up. He's going to fly it up in the air. 3 seconds left. The ball needs to go in the air. Hughes is going to hit it down, and it's going to might be a goal here, but Scout needs to keep it alive. It will be a goal. Some will will the team of Crockettes to a grand final. It is 3-1, and Crockettes will be your first finalist. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. It will all be done for Dynasty. They need to go down, and Crockettes will...